It'll happen. It will happen.
I'm watching some Indian dude make fried chicken.
That sounds fire.
And like, yeah, man, incredible. But where were you, bro? You're, I think, 92 or 3? Or
99.
98?
We're on 99.
You're on 99?
Yeah, we just finished with the Joker.
Damn, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
What's 98?
98. And 98 is one of your all-time favorite movies. I know this is not going to be...
You're going to piss me off, but what is it, bro? Is it Boogie Nights or Apocalypse Now?
It's the other one.
Don't tell me. Goodfellas?
No, it's with Al Pacino, though.
Scarface?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Okay.
I understand.
Yes, Scarface is on that one. So, like, Scarface, excellent movie. Al Pacino killed it
Killed it.
as being was he Puerto Rican or Cuban?
He was Cuban.
I think it was Cuban.
Yeah.
That shit is hilarious to me because I'm like, damn, you really got an... Yeah, I was like, you really got an Italian, man.
That man is fucking Cuban. Like, bro, how was so fucking racist, bro? Like, especially like back then. Like, damn.
And they just darkened his skin to look like me. I was like, damn, they really did this back then? I was like, that's crazy.
Like, bro, like... Like, bro, like, that's fucking... Like, bro, like, who does that? Like, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking insane, bro.
Oh, shit.
But no, man, like, honestly, like, I love that. Like, I love that you had about that movie, because, like, man, it's so, like, man, I know it's, like, at, like, 98 for you, but the tracksuits in that movie, like, I hate this word, but the vibe, the aesthetics,
the 70s.
like, the 70s, the cars, the women, like, the scenery, like, bro, it's just all so
perfect,
man.
It's literally, I think, what was it, GTA? Vice City was like all about.
Literally.
Yeah, it's literally Scarface.
And I think I played that game when I was like maybe like 3rd, 4th grade-ish around that time. And then I watched Scarface and I was like, oh, bro, this is just like, it's just like Vice City and it's beautiful. It's everything I would have wanted.
In Vice City,
you know, like there's everything I would have wanted, like like coming from like a video game to a movie.
You know, it's funny because like they made a Scarface
video game
that sucked ass.
Yeah, you didn't like it? I heard it was like pretty decent.
It was. I heard it was. Sorry about that, everybody. I had to see what the time was. I heard it was terrible, but I also watched someone do a gameplay about it, and that shit was so funny to me. Because it was like
commentating or just like the actual game.
He was like talking about like how Scarface is a bad game, but like being stupid about it.
Oh, okay.
And like, but it was bad.
Yeah.
Because like the guy was like having a gun in his hand, like a M16. But he didn't hold it, so it was like here's the gun, like here's him like running, but the gun was like here, and then that's how it looked. And he wasn't walking; he was like going like this.
This is goofy.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I can't take this seriously. Yeah. But that shit was funny. I heard it, like, maybe it's good, but I heard it was like that. But I love Scarface. I know the history, the culture brought, even to, like, now. Like, I think one of the jackets I've always wanted is that Supreme jacket that says the world is yours.
Hell yeah.
Like,
with the blimp?
Yeah, with the blimp. I was like, that's just fire.
Hell yeah.
That shit is fire. So like, I mean, the culture around it, super huge.
I think it will always like, it's a movie that like will always have like some type of relevance.
Yeah, it's like my
American like cinema.
Yeah, like my dad's. I remember I went to one of my dad's friend's house in like the early 2000s. It might have been his friend. I don't know if it was. It might have been someone else. Like an acquaintance of an acquaintance.
Dog. I'm sorry, but like just like the amount of like Scarface posters that like we've seen like in our lifetime, like that movie.
Yeah.
Especially like during like that time. Like I remember like being like a kid and like going like to my dad's friend's house, my uncle's friend's house, and my cousin's friend's house.
I was gonna say that. Posters. So like he would have the poster, and while I was watching the movie with my dad, because my dad was right next to me. Oh no, I know who it was now. It was one. Yeah, it was one of my dad's friends, and we were watching Scarface for like an hour and a half, but there was posters of Scarface.
Yeah.
I also remember the VHS set. Also, fucking Young Jeezy had like a mixtape.
Yeah.
With that same black and white style.
Yeah.
So yeah, Scarface is forever gonna be like goated in the realm of like of the culture, what it's done, for film and for everything.
Yeah.
Like it's an excellent movie. I remember someone told me a while ago because I was talking about like colors for like a shirt. I said black and white, and he was like, "Oh, I kind of like Scarface." I was like, "Yeah, I kind of like Scarface." He was like, "Yeah, they don't make movies like that anymore."
They don't.
But you want to hear something crazy? Did you know from when that movie came out to I think like the early '90s? Because I mean, I think I came out in like what 87,
Something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe the 70s actually.
I don't think it came out in the '70s. I could be completely wrong.
Maybe like the late 80s, early 70s.
Yeah, because like Scarface was just such a, because it was about the '70s.
Okay, yeah.
1983.
83?
Oh, it was about in the '80s. It was about the '80s, not the '70s. Sorry about that, but yeah, it was about the '80s. Michelle Pfeiffer, they're fine ass.
Bro, because I was gonna say like that. I think that was like one of the first movies like I saw her in, and dude, that woman to this day, even in Ant-Man, like that woman is a woman. Like, oh my God, in that movie, like there's a couple movies out there where I say like it's just a montage of like that woman just looking fine throughout that movie. For example, the latest Tarantino film,
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
What's About the Time in Hollywood?
Margot Robbie.
Just a montage of her just looking fine. Like she I feel like she barely has lines in it. Like she probably does, but like, I don't even notice it. It's just her looking fine throughout.
No,
the
she
entire
doesn't.
movie.
She barely. But yeah.
She barely does. So like it's just her looking fine throughout the entire movie, and I have no problem with that. And what's her name? Michelle Pfeiffer. She actually has a character in Scarface, but like, bro, she is just the entire movie. It's just me as a 16-year-old kid. I remember watching that movie, just watching it and just being like, man, this white woman, I need her. Like, I need a version of her in my time to be with me. Like,
Not the white bunnies.
Like, bro, I need a coked out white bitch like Scarface guy. Like, I need that. Like, I don't care. Like, I need her. I forgot what her name is.
Damn, TJ. Winter just in. I don't know if you really need a snow bunny like that.
You said when it just ended. That's a story for another day.
No, but I love that movie. But no, I was
No,
just gonna
fire.
say like, just what it done for cinema.
Yeah.
What's done for everything.
Everything. Culture. Everything.
Culture, everything. I think Hispanic people love it a lot.
That's crazy, bro.
White people love it. White people love it.
98, bro. Damn. So now I gotta hear what 97 is.
97. It's gonna shock some people, but Full Metal Jacket, Stanley Kubrick movie about war.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was one of my. It's weird because like it's technically one of my favorite Kubrick movies, but it's kind of hard to like rank everything about like okay how I felt about this movie, how I like this movie. What Full Metal Jacket did is comparison to Apocalypse Now, but
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now did such a better job. Like I'm comparing the two war movies, but Apocalypse Now did a better job of representation of these characters. Stanley Kubrick brought onto a beautiful montage of what war does to a person.
Right.
That first 15 minutes of that movie punches you in the face of what war could bring to a person, what it can act on a person, everything. It's an excellent film. It's filmed in the old 70s, so it's going to be a little outdated for some people, but if you can get past that point, the movie is fire.
It's so fucking fire.
That's like the most basic term of saying it. I have no other way of saying it. It's an excellent war movie. It's an excellent spin on of what war does to somebody,
Right.
and the affections of like an American soldier during that timepiece. It's an excellent movie. I really have nothing more to say about it.
I think you're justified in having that like fairly lower on your list because like this is coming from two dudes that like like we love Scorsese, but like we have way too much respect and way too much love for what Kubrick is like, you know, and like
Kubrick's one of my favorite directors of all time.
All time. I think he is the greatest, like in my opinion. Like my biased opinion is
that is my biased
Scorsese,
opinion.
but like no, Kubrick is the greatest. Like he exceeds cinema at this point. But what's it called? I think this, in my opinion, this may be not the last, but like maybe one of the last.
Full Metal Jacket.
Like in terms if
I
I were to
can see
rank
that.
his movies, I think this would be like at like kind of closer to the bottom.
I would
just
say
because
Eyes
the
Wide
top
Shut.
is so what.
Eyes Wide Shut would be a little bit closer to the bottom.
Yeah, I think I have that like higher on my list.
Really?
I think it's more for the Tom Cruise performance than.
Well, there's a lot of reason I like it because I had to watch like a movie breakdown about it.
Yeah.
But I think I loved it.
I think with that film, I feel like Kubrick needed to really be alive to like really put out his.
I think I loved it. Yeah, I was gonna say I think I loved it. Yeah, it was too much. I think I loved it because of where Tom Cruise was at his career. He was like the face of like
almost Hollywood in a way.
He was Hollywood.
Yeah,
he was Hollywood at that point.
He was.
So like you got this.
You got the baddest white bitch in America.
Yeah, you got like this young-looking, good-looking man that women go crazy over, but then you turn him not that way. Like you turn him into like what a man thinks like, oh, I'm here. I want to elevate to here. But once you realize what here is, you don't want to go there. Yeah, it's just too sinister.
Yeah.
It makes it great. I'm not going to lie.
Evil and vile.
Yeah. And that's what makes it excellent. I love that movie. I think it's a great movie.
Yeah.
But over Full Metal Jacket, I don't know. Number 96. Memories of Murder. I know people are going to be like, how the hell can you have that so low? So let me point this to you. I think I explained a little bit about it. Movie's excellent. It's like literally one of the greatest detective movies.
We talked about that this week, I think.
Yes, I think we talked about it Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday, somewhere like that. Yeah. One of the greatest detective movies ever. I don't think there's anything better. I really don't think there's anything close to it. Never solved. That's what makes it great. So it's about two police officers. One police officer thinks he found it in a small town of like a serial rapist. And they think they found the killer. They haven't found the killer. So then they hire an investigator from like a city, comes down. They try to find it. Still can't find it. Still can't find the person. But all these murders are happening, all going on.
Yeah.
So they're trying to find the murderer, and they're trying to pinpoint it on this one guy who they think the murderer is. But no matter what they do, it's not him, but it's him. And the whole time you're thinking, this is him. It's such a mind fuck. And you're like, why is it him?
That sounds fucking incredible, Joseph. Why do you have it so low?
Because there's so many other great movies.
I respect that.
And there's so much nostalgia movies. And I think that's my only problem.
When did this movie come out?
2010, 2009, 11, 12, around there.
Director?
Bon Joe.
Oh, Parasite Boy?
I think so. Hold on.
Bro. I feel like I've heard of this movie.
Yeah, Bon Joon-ho. Yeah.
Damn.
Parasite I have a lot higher.
Oh, yeah. It's like, it's...
Yeah. Movie's excellent.
But, damn, so...
Memories of Murder, excellent
This
movie.
sounds like phenomenal.
It's
like,
excellent. It's excellent.
Phenomenal.
It may jump up even higher.
I feel like the more you're talking about it, the more like you get more hyped on it.
Yeah, it's an excellent movie. It's just there's some parts of it that's a slow burner if I remember correctly, near the middle. So it's like They jump excellent to a start. Excellent start. Murder, murder, murder. Great. Because then you're invested. Kind of like
7.
Seven. I was thinking more of Zodiac Killer.
Ah, okay.
So, like, oh, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening.
Yep,
So you're
yep.
jumping, you're jumping.
Yep.
But then it just stalls. But the reason why it stalls is not because of anything bad.
Right.
It's like character development, why they're doing it, who they are, what's going on in the city or in the town, who could be the perpetrator. All that's happening in a span of like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then it jumps back to murder, murder, murder. So then it jumps back to that. And then the actors are incredible in the entire movie. Their performance is excellent. And the ending is excellent. Like, there's nothing bad about the movie. It's just hard whenever you're rating. So you got to think about it for me. So when you're thinking of movies in like the 2000s, 2010s, 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s, and then today.
But we're gonna do a video on like why we think that like the 2000s are like kind of like the best frames for movies. But like, bro, especially like, I understand, man. Like when you're having to rank 100 movies.
Yeah.
And I understand, man. You don't have to explain it to me.
Yeah.
I get it.
And 95.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Well, not really, but it's especially going from that.
Do I know this?
Yes.
What?
Heat.
Oh yeah.
Heat.
Makes sense.
Oh,
beautiful
my
fucking movie.
Fucking God.
Beautiful.
Excellent in all accords. Like Al Pacino's dialogue, Robert De Niro's dialogue, on why they do what they do whenever they move into the coffee shop. One of the best moments in film ever.
Yeah.
And then like what they do after that those two moments like almost like exploded, and then the firefight that happened during that point is one of the best firefights. Sound design is excellent. The acting is incredible. What they had to do was incredible. Why they did it was incredible. I'm sorry, I can't say incredible enough, but there's no other words. What could you say?
I think like to this day, films like heist films like that are still trying to mimic like what they saw in that movie.
Yeah.
Like, you hear from a lot of directors like when they try to make a movie like that, like they reference Heat. You know, like that is the magnum opus of that type of film type shit, and it's beautiful. Like it's beautiful almost in a way to say, like, you know, like I don't know if we'll ever see anything like that captivating like that ever again. You know, like I
Not even close.
Not even close. Like I feel like that's one of those like you remember like where you were at the first time you saw that type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like the first time you watched that scene.
Yeah, that movie is absolutely incredible.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like, as I said, 95 doesn't do any justice, and I understand that. But this is just my ranking system. But as far as like 95 goes, I think that's excellent.
Oh
like,
yeah.
How he is like he and Memories of Murder, two of my all-time favorite movies. You gotta wait to see what we get to next. But 95 and 94, or 95 and 96, like those are mine.
We'll take that.
Yeah. So
we're here with the top. Well, with most of our top 95 to 90. I think you just did your 95, but like we're gonna go over it again anyway. So fuck it, who cares? I'm here to do my 95 to 90. So, Joseph, are you ready for this?
I am ready.
I don't think you are, bro.
All right. You know what? I'm not it anymore.
But hey, man. Starting off with 95. This wasn't the movie I was hyping up to you earlier, so like I'll tell you when.
Dun, 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 when.
The 95. Saw this movie last year, The Disaster Artist.
Oh yeah.
I really did like this movie. I thought this is a great movie. I thought what he's canceled now. God damn it.
James Franco.
James Franco. Like, god damn it, bro. Why I gotta be a nasty ass nigga, bro? Like, bro, like you're and it's a shame too, cause like I did kind of like
nasty man.
Nasty ass man. Nigga, bro. You should have went to Penn State, nasty ass boy. But I was dying because I was like kind of like did like a deep dive on his like films that like he directed, because I think he directed this film.
Yeah.
And this was like basically like his only good film that he directed. I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. Like,
Yeah, and
how
it was
is
great.
yeah, and this was a great film. Like, I love this film. Excuse me. You did a great job as Tommy Wiseau. I love the cameos of Seth Rogen, of our boy Andre from The League. He was in that
Yes.
hoe. Thought it was a great film. Like, I
Yeah.
thought it was a phenomenal film. I just hate this. Like, I saw it and then like I learned about this, like what happened with
Yeah.
Franco, and I was like, damn, bro, like that's a shame.
And then Seth Rogen distanced himself from him.
Exactly, and it's like, damn, man. But like that, it was a really good film.
Yeah.
94. I think it was a film that you recently watched.
Yeah.
The Green Knight.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you this earlier. I saw during the Super Bowl, Dev Patel is coming out with a new film.
Yeah. The Monkey Paw or something.
Monkey Man or something
Monkey
like that.
Man, yeah.
Look, and I was like, okay, this is pretty tough. You know, like
He's down for it.
like
He's down
a Indian John Wick kind of thing.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It looked pretty cool. I like that. But
And Jordan Peele's producing it.
yeah, that was the big thing behind it. I was like, bro, like, okay. And I think we were talking about like what was Jordan Peele's next movie gonna be. And I think he's just producing this. But
Yeah,
like still,
yeah.
I was like that's cool.
His
Pretty
name's
cool out
attached
there.
to it, yeah.
Name attached to it. I was like, that's cool. It's cool as fuck. But Green Knight. I think this was the first film I saw our boy Barry in. And just I remember like I think I tweeted this like while I was watching it. I was like, Dev Patel, he be acting his little Indian ass off, bro.
Yeah.
Like that nigga is fucking incredible, bro. He's so captivating. I think he does. He's almost like he's like a male Lily Gladstone in a way.
Gladstone.
He does so much like with his face, like where like he doesn't need to say much. And I feel like in this movie he doesn't even say much. It's all his body and it's all his face, and that's what I love about him. Like he wears his emotions on his face, and I love that about him, man. And I love that. I love the way it was directed. Like I said, Barry and it. This being the first movie I saw, man. I was like, God damn, like I remember we were talking like months later, and you mentioned like a character that he played, and I was like, wait, I can't think of like the actor's name, but like that dude's face is so familiar.
Yeah, he has a very familiar face.
And like, bro, like that's why I think he's a future star. Like Barry Keoghan's gonna be a fucking monster. He's going to be like a Jim Carrey or maybe better level actor. But yeah, Green Knight, fucking great movie. That was 94. Number 93, very divisive movie. But I have a lot of respect that Kubrick went here and he chose to go here with this movie, Lolita. Watched it last year. Super interesting film, super uncomfortable film.
Yeah.
Because it's such like a nasty, shameful, almost like topic in terms of like pedophilia, but it's like in like a comedic way where like you almost like he almost forces you to feel bad for like this protagonist, but you can't. And you don't at any point in this film you don't really, or at least I didn't. I couldn't feel like any type of sympathy towards him, but I don't know. Like I just really enjoy like these black and white films that like are just like I said like willing to go like where Kubrick went, like you know like that was, I think that's like what made him who he is, you know. Like that's what made him the visionary that he is. Like the fact that like you're willing to go like this far, like you know, like this early in your career too. At that,
he does a lot of interesting films. He does a lot of interesting takes. One of my favorite films from him is Doctor Strangelove.
love that fucking movie, bro.
Crazy.
So fucking crazy.
And I love what's his name? The guy who did the Pink Panther. That's him, Peter Sellers or whatever. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it.
What are you talking about that?
He did the Pink Panther. What's it called? I think it's called Party. He plays like I think a German like doctor or like German like scientist or whatever.
Yeah.
Excellent movie. God damn, that movie's excellent. But yeah, Kubrick is just he's. I guess it's interesting when it described enough.
I wouldn't say for Kubrick being interesting isn't enough, man. Like he is absolutely incredible.
Like, bro, like, and um, like if like when like you hear about like the fact that like he did the moon landing and shit like that,
Oh yeah.
like just like such an interesting career. And I wondered like if he would have been able to stay alive till I think I don't know like what at what exact age he died at. It was like maybe like 60, 70.
Yeah.
But if he would have made it to like 85, you know, I wondered like what else he would have been dropping type shit because like, he was going somewhere with
Yeah.
with
Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes Wide Shut. We were just talking about that. Like he was really going somewhere with that. And on top of that, like with the moon landing shit, you know, like I he's just such an interesting
Character.
Like I really like there's a lot that we don't know about that when it comes to that man, and I don't know, like he's just so interesting, man. Like,
He is, and I think what he has
that's why I
done.
love this movie.
Huh?
I said that's why I love this movie. Lolita.
Yeah, Lolita. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Nah.
I heard about it.
Really good, bro.
Yeah.
I
like-
recommend it.
All right, bet. I'm gonna give it a watch. Well, yeah, Kubrick is he's in the film world like a pioneer, almost that captivates not just emotion and feel, but combining it and using natural light in such a way that it's dynamic and these characters, and the fact that in Clockwork Orange, I forgot the main character's name.
I can't think of his name.
But the main character for Clockwork Orange, that's where Christopher Nolan got inspired for the Joker, his interpretation. Of Joker,
Yeah, makes sense.
which was his character.
Too evil kind of.
Yeah, but almost like same kind of like mindset. Almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that what he has done for film and what everyone wants to replicate, and they look at him as a source. Shit.
See, cause I was
That's all you can ask for.
I was gonna say like I almost like see him like in like a sports reference. I almost see him as like I see like Scorsese is like the Michael Jordan of this shit, but I see Kubrick as like the Wilt Chamberlain of this shit. Where like I just feel like not like everything that he did, nothing will be touched. Like you know like the way he like because like there's some shots in the Clockwork Orange where you know like it's supposed to be like this like futuristic movie, you know, in a way, but like I don't know. I can't really like go into words like into like the way I like explain like I can explain it, but there's just like some things in that movie where like it's just to me like it's not it shouldn't be portrayed as beautiful, but like what he like just even, like this the threesome sex scene that he has like in that for some reason I find that I just find that just so just incredible to me. Like I don't know. Like there's some things that he's done. A lot of things that he's done. You know.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Like
you
you
know?
could see why like everyone has them so highly praised.
Exactly.
Like you see why.
Exactly.
That's what's
exactly. But going on to number 92.
What we got?
This is so it's The Invisible Man.
Oh, the new one?
The new one.
Yeah.
I really love this movie. And I think one of the main reasons why I love this movie is because like there aren't a lot of movies that I'm willing to show like my mom who is like this huge Christian like you know woman like you know, but like this was one like I was like I want to show my mom this movie and like she ended up saying like hey like this is incredible like you know I love this like you know. I think like that's why I have it like why I have it on here, and even still like it was still like an incredible fucking movie. Didn't realize it was an A24 film.
Yeah, A24 is it's one of my favorite studios.
Easily,
Probably
the best, maybe right now. Like probably dropped
for the past 5 years. Yeah. Oh, it's
I could say so. And bro, we still need to go see this, but they dropped fucking Zone of Interest. Need to go see that. Like, but like the fact that you ended last year with Zone of Interest and the Iron Claw.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's incredible. Like, your studio did that. That's incredible. But Invisible Man, great movie. Loved it. Great twist ending. Like I said, was willing to show my mom it. She
Yeah.
loved it. I think that like holds like special weight with me. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like a sentimental kind of thing.
I
but,
understand that.
Yeah, but it was a great film. Number 91. Bro, this is the one I was telling you about.
Oh, this is it?
So, bro, I think where are we at?
We're at 8 minutes.
Okay. So I think like when people like were telling me about this movie, like going into it, like they like portrayed it to me in like different ways. Like it was, some would say like it was like a scary movie. Some would say it was more like a thriller type shit. Like it kept them on the edge of their seats type shit. I went into this movie like thinking those things, and one, I think this is one of the absolute funniest movies I've ever seen, and that is American Psycho.
Oh, okay.
I absolutely think I don't think it gets enough credit for being one of the funniest movies ever. Like especially like I really don't think like it does because like bro, there's that scene where he's like we walked in we went to the restaurant and I was about to like bawl my eyes out crying because I thought we weren't gonna get a good seat, but luckily we did. And like I was just like, bro, like I'm like crying out, like or like when he's like about to freak the fuck out because
Those business cards.
like bro, like that is comedy to me. Like that is like pure kind of like especially like with the way like these kind of guys are like portrayed now, like these like kind of like business like white guys like type shit like. I was like, bro, like this movie, like, is fucking hilarious. And then, like, at the end, when the guy's just so sure that, what's his name? Who's the actor?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. He's like telling the dude, like, hey, like he's telling his lawyer, like yeah,
I did all this shit.
I killed that dude. He was like, no, you didn't. And he was like, yes, I did. He was like, no, you didn't, because I had dinner with him last week. And Christian Bale's just like, oh shit, did I kill him? And it's like, no, you killed that dude. Like, this dude is obviously fucking tripping, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, that movie to me is so goddamn fun. Like I said, like, and even the acting in it, like for it to be like such like a funny ass movie, to me. But for it to like I love the acting that what's her boy? It was not. Jared Leto.
Yeah,
like,
Jared Leto.
He killed that shit, I thought. Like, I love the character that he played. Like, he played, like, this, like, just, like, asshole.
Yeah.
Type shit. I love, can't think of her name, but, his secretary. Like, Chloe Savini, something like that. I thought she did a really good job. I don't know. Just, like, such, like, an underrated. I feel like it gets talked about for the wrong, like, I mean, in my opinion, I feel like it gets talked about for the wrong reasons. Like I said, I think it is one of the funniest, like one of the funnier movies I've ever seen. Like, honestly, like.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
No, that movie's excellent. I remember
It's
the
so
first
good.
time I watched it. You know, it's funny that you brought that up. I was talking to my dad about it because he's the one who got me into the movie, and we said something in the lines of like, well, what if he didn't? What if it wasn't?
It wasn't him.
If it wasn't him, it was all made up in his head.
Right.
Would he actually be more crazy?
No, I took it that the whole environment itself was crazy. That like everybody's trying to do clout, right? And
Like I kill this person, kill that person.
I had lunch with them, of course. Like I was there. I hang out with them all the time. Caught the dude in the lie. He's like, no, you couldn't have killed him because like then you demoralize my clout.
Oh.
If you actually did kill him, because you catch me in the lie.
Wait,
That's how
wait.
I took it. That the environment is just so fucked up that like nobody gives a shit. Everybody just wants to say I hung out with that guy.
That one specific guy.
Right. Because like that dude was like he was supposed to be like the top nigga basically, like you know.
Remember that scene where like they show him the card, right? And
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, it's Paul Newman's card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, wow, dude, that's fucking nice. It's all the same.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
It's like one like minor like detail that's different.
Yeah, everybody just.
That's what I find so funny about it because like they're like legit like he's like bro like I was about to fucking cry because like this like one dude's about to show me up over this minor detail and it's like bro who cares bro you're the fucking son of a CEO you just said like who the fuck cares like you're stacked but like no because of that I gotta go kill him.
Yeah, because like
That's fucking hilarious to me.
When I was sauced about it and I was like watching it,
Yeah.
I took it like the movie's not about him. The movie's just about like how fucked up the environment is. Where like you have this little crazy guy like right in front of him who talked about like murdering women, and like nobody gives a shit because like he's got clout because you can say you hung out with him.
Yeah.
Like it's that fucked up. That's how I always looked at it. And the ending, like, it made more sense in my head because like I just tried to rationalize it that way, even though like everybody's got their own take on how the movie.
Yeah, that's what makes it good. I mean, if it's a philosophical kind of aspect of it, I think that's a good film.
Yeah, but it's not so confusing where people walk out like kind of pissed off that they didn't understand it.
Yeah, like everyone has their own interpretation of it. Yeah,
Which is crazy because like it kind of had like I think like that was like the initial like feeling behind the movie. Like it had like I think it needed
good,
like,
bad,
that,
and indifferent.
It needed that physical release like after the movie came out because a lot of people didn't get it like when they first left the theaters. Like it was like a very divisive movie. Like it didn't really like start like getting like those positive reviews until like later.
Yeah,
and that's what I found kind of confusing because I'm like, man, like
the movie's fire.
It's fire. Like I fuck with this. Like you know, like maybe later down the line, like I'm really gonna like understand it more.
Yeah,
but like I said, I just find it so goddamn funny. Like I don't know. We went to school with like a bunch of guys that like were like that. So.
Honestly, yeah, I could imagine some of them like that now.
I think that plays a major part into it, and like with the Drewski skits and shit. Like I think that also plays a little part into it as well. But
I see it like that, and then kind of where, as I said, like what if it's all just him? That would be the cycle of what he thought, and then the aspect of what Gmo said. Like I've also saw something on YouTube where someone broke it down, kind of in that way, because it's a different type of mindset, and that specific mindset is overall what some of the young generation thinks about of like money, women, and like power. So like, and it breaks it down in like 3 categories.
Yeah,
it's crazy that that movie has such a pool. But
I think it just gets like better and better with like each like granted I saw it like fairly recent, but I think it's gonna get better and better, like especially like as like these years go on, like what like
easily
you know, like I don't know, like granted it was already like very relevant, like especially during like the 2010s I feel like, but like it's gonna get even more relevant like now, like not you really are starting to like see like the turn of man almost in a way of like being too insecure, like you know. But I think where was I at?
You're at 91.
91. So that my 90.
Yeah.
Freaky Friday.
Really?
Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Lindsay Lohan. Prime. You know, good switcheroo movie. Funny as fuck. Disney. Good for the kids. What more can you say, bro? Like, just
wholesome,
bro. Like,
you know, on the 90, that's a good note to end off on.
Like, bro, like
after what we just,
you know,
American Psycho,
like, bro,
and a fucking pedophile movie.
Like, hey, god damn, bro. Yeah, this was a kid. But you know, Lindsay Lohan, I think she did a phenomenal job. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, always.
Seasoned vet. Just incredible, man. Incredible white woman. Love that lady. She got that nice white lady haircut. The
short white lady haircut.
I like
that's short.
I like that. You know, like that was like a good during that time. Like those were like the people that like I could see like myself like, you know, being, I don't know. Like I could see myself being around. I don't know. That was nice. I like those short white lady haircuts. those mid 2000 white lady haircuts. Those were nice.
Very nice.
You know.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen,
cut that part out.
And it rolled like much, and I got a limousine sitting out there a mile long with 25 women just dying for me to go, woo, because I'm the world champion, sucker. No way.